Yo, back again today. We have a special, what do we have? A special guest. We have a special guest, very important man right here. If you don't know, and if you're a fan of art, then you will probably enjoy this video and you'll probably want to get to know this man. He's a very talented man. This is my friend Carlos. He has been so nice and generous to let us come into the studio and to look at his art and for me to get an exclusive look and to share with you guys art. And he also does custom art as well. So I'm gonna stop talking because you guys don't want to see me, right? You want to see my friend right here, and I'm gonna let him do a little talking. So Carlos, I appreciate everything, brother. First of all, I appreciate everything. And you know, I wanted to ask you a couple questions. The first question I want to ask you is, you know, I know you love art. I love art as well. We both love music. You know, we share that together. Yeah. And I wanted to know, you know, what got you into art? What inspired you to make all these beautiful pieces that you have today and in the future and in the past?
Yeah. Well, first off, man, thank you for even letting me, you know, be
of course.
You know what I'm saying? So much love on that. What kind of got me into art? I've always been like into art, you know, that's always been me, you know, of course, little kid and stuff like that. So it just kind of developed throughout my whole adolescence and stuff, and then that kind of things just started clicking,
right?
You know? So things just kind of fall into pieces. So the more I got involved in it, the more I discovered things like different cultures and stuff like it. It just inspires me. Life inspires me. So I guess that's what got me inspired with art and everything like that.
I agree. And so do you think, like, as an artist, like when you go out into the world, because I'm like that too, culture and just the whole universe, everything in the earth and the trees, nature, people, whatever, they inspire you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I like that, because when I look at your art, I love it, especially your like ancient looking art. Like I really love that, and they're so dope. And I don't know if you guys can see it, probably can't, but you'll definitely see there's a lot of art around here that you guys will love and enjoy. And I also want to ask you as well, you know, what is something that you love about art? What makes you get up every day and want to draw and paint and, you know, express yourself to the world and give us these gifts every day?
Well, to tell you the truth, man, they're really not gifts. I think it's gifts that I just want to share because they're already been there. So all I'm doing is really just redoing it. You know? So it's just more than anything, it's just the homage of the ancestors of different cultures. It just inspires me completely. Of course. So I mean, I think that's what really gets me going, and that's why I just love, because it's so fascinating.
It is
everything. I mean, all the different nations and stuff like that. It's just there's just so much to tap into. Mm-hmm. So I really didn't create it or anything like that. I'm just reinterpreting it. You know,
of course,
for modern day.
Of course. Now, do you think, to me, you know, like we said earlier, not to take away from your artistry, because, you know, you can definitely draw way better and paint better than I can. But, you know, I think that artistry or art in general is translated into everything you do in life. So for me, you know, I'm not necessarily a professional artist, but I sort of feel what you're saying about that, because when I look at the earth and just everything in this world, there's so much stuff to pull from. I mean, if you run out of ideas for things to paint or to do or to think or to explore, I don't feel like you're really, like, your sensors have been blocked in this world, you know? Your sensors have been blocked. So I really appreciate you being able to look at the world and share all this beautiful art with all of us and the viewers as well, and giving us this exclusive look. Now, also, I want to ask you too, when it comes to art, this might be an adolescent question. When it comes to art, what is your favorite color or colors? I know that might be,
yeah, I feel you, man. You know, like, it used to be blue and black, but then in all sense, I love colors, period.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess all the colors are really my favorite color.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And at the same time, I like the color black. So, I guess in a way, all the colors make up black. So,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
I say like all colors because I love using colors. That's my thing. I love colors.
I know, because when I look at all your art around here, it's so colorful, and it's like me, you know, sometimes I need to throw a little color in my life because I'm a very earth tone person. I like browns and darks and things like that. But when I come into your studio, you know, it brings life to me and it brings color. It makes me want to actually go out here and, get that pink shirt or get that yellow shirt or get that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it makes you want to do, you know? So definitely. So let me ask you a question. Before we show a little bit more of your art and, take them around the studio, what are your next or current projects that you're working on right now?
Right now, You know, I never know. I just kind of go with the flow of things. Right now, I'm doing the transitional. I'm getting more into tattooing.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find out how much I've learned so far, and what I'm trying to speak and educate and understand things and whatnot.
Of course.
And inspire people about cultures and stuff like that. I'm trying to incorporate that to tattooing now. So I'm trying to take the whole, with tattooing, it's just not like you see, modern day or whatever, but take it back a little bit and do tribal, but do a different, like put my art into it.
Of course,
of course. Like
put your little flavor into it.
Yeah. Switch it up a little, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, and I like that. Maybe my next tattoo, I wanted like Nefertiti or like the pyramids or something. Yo, maybe I gotta come to you. Maybe I gotta come to you. Definitely. So, another thing I wanted to speak on too is that, when I see your artwork and I see everything around me, like it's very spiritual to me. So, when it comes to the art, I feel like, and this could be going deep, but I feel like it's its own dimension, its own universe. I feel like even though it looks still to us, in some shape and form, it's actually happening, or it happened, or whatever it might be, perceptions. So when I look at your different kind of art, I really am inspired, like as a universal, as a person, and it really speaks to people, because when you're young, you think, why would a person look at this art or pay this much money for art? But when you start to study art and you look at it every day in your house, it starts to shape you as a human being. It gives you theories in your mind. It gives you morals. It's more than just a painting that somebody pays a lot of money for. Right. Some people look at paintings for inspiration. Some people look at it just a bunch of colors on a canvas. Right. So I definitely love how you play into like the universe and all your pictures, especially that one over there. It's so dope. And I like how you are interacting with the universe and bringing the universe back to your art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all do so in different ways. It's just different things come my way, visions or spiritual experiences or things that I'm just trying to use to symbolize, symbolism and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things.
Okay. And I love your hat too. I mean, your beanie. You got the.
This is my homeboy.
You got the Egyptian up.
Oh, okay. Clothesline. So I saw that. Yeah.
Well, you
gotta get that.
What's his clothesline? Yo, plug it. I mean, tell him.
Art life.
Art life.
Yeah.
So you guys see it. If you like this hat, you can get it. And he has the information, but
I'm not sure myself.
Yeah, we're not sure, but but he has his friend has a brand called Art Life, and so that's a little plug right there. We always looking out.
Yeah. Columbus, Ohio's got a lot of crazy, different people doing their thing, different voices. So I mean, it's cool. I find a lot of things too.
And that's so true. I would like to say that as well too. And there's a stereotype about like. I feel like Columbus in a way that, everybody only sees like the club, the outside world, but like the underground people, they're like you, me, like the people that really make up the fabric of this city, are here. We're here.
Yeah, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us.
Yeah. And
we got big circles.
Of course. And they think that we're dying, but we're not a dying breed.
Right.
Yo, we're here. Yeah. So definitely, I appreciate everything. I appreciate the conversation, the talk, the sit down. We're going to show you guys a little bit of art, and we're going to take a break because I know you guys are probably sick of hearing my mouth, but not my man's mouth. And after that, we'll be back and we'll see you all in a minute. Peace, one love. Yo, 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 welcome back. Yo, now we're chilled, so I'm not gonna be energetic with you guys on this turn, you know, this ride. We chilled now. So we took you around, we showed you some more art, and now we're going to talk to Carlos about how he pulls inspiration from the universe, from the earth, from cultures, from everything around him, and how that has shaped him as a human being. So, you know, we're gonna talk about that for a second. So, cool. what do you like the most? Like, what have you pulled from lately, or what have you seen visions lately, or things like that have, you know, give you inspiration, or as a human being or artist in general?
Right. I gotta say, like, animals spirits.
Animal. That's a good one.
You know, that's been the latest topic in my mind lately. That's been really, you know, been popping up.
Of course.
So it's just that connection, besides the human connection, connection of other beings.
Of course, of other beings, because other beings, the connection between other beings is I don't want to say it's a dying art, but I think it's a dying thing. I think that, you know, us as human beings, we're sort of starting to like have that elitist personality, like to where we cut off nature. You know, you know, I mean, not all of us, but most of us.
Most of us disconnected. Period.
Disconnected. So our senses are. We even look at like another being, like a dog, a tree, antelope, whatever, right? And we look at it like it's inferior to us, and we're superior.
Right.
So I think you're right about that. I think that pulling from everything in nature, because you know, unfortunately I know, or I heard of people like hitting dogs and like saying like 1,000 points or something like that, and I'm just like, you're so out of touch with your spirituality and compassion for another being. You know what I'm saying? That we all share this world together. We're all earth beings at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
We're all one, regardless of what, you know, what that being is.
Of course.
So,
Of course. So I definitely agree with you, and you know, my funny thing is, like you said, you had signs that you've been seeing, and like I told you, I've been seeing like the Eye of Horus a lot in my dreams, and I've seen you know, just a lot of different things, like, you know, when I look into the skies. So I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think about the universe? Like, what do you think about when you look into the sky? Like, what's your thought process, and like, have you ever thought about looking at that same sky, or even had the thought that your ancestors were looking at the same sky, their ancestors were looking at the same sky? Like, it's been here for a very long time. So what do you think about the universe in general?
In general, sometimes it just feels like, to be honest, I mean, reality feels sometimes like a dream, like a dream itself, you know, and you're just kind of waiting to wake up, you know, so it's kind of sometimes, because everything is so, what we talk about, disconnected,
of course,
that doesn't make sense, and where your dreams make more sense than the reality of things. So I mean,
I definitely agree, and I think, you know, sometimes I'm in a dream. I mean, you know, not to get off subject, well, I mean, I guess it's not, but I'm in a dream, and when I'm in a dream, sometimes I even know it's a dream, but it feels so real.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels so real that it's like, yo, this might not be a dream. So sometimes I think about it, not to get too deep on the audience, but for the open thinkers out there, sometimes I think about it like, what if the dream is the real world and we live in the dream right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what? That's the right. The Matrix. but that's the kind of, those are the kind of thought process that you have when you're in touch with, because to me, there's always duality, right? And there's always, like, even like Nas said, like, sleep is the cousin of death. You know what I'm saying? And that Nas lyric will always resonate with me my whole life, because, you know, what happens? What are you doing when you're dreaming? You know, are those really the real realities, or are those the hopes and aspirations that you want in your life mixed with what's really going on around you? You know, like, what are really dreams, you know, and what's the universe in general, you know?
Yeah, I mean, dreams, you gotta listen to your dreams. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's when you're open, you know, and that's when they can connect to you. So it's kind of like an answer machine.
Oh, yeah, it is.
They give you messages.
They do.
They leave you messages. Just kind of reflect on it if you want to.
Of course.
And everything has a meaning.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So anything that's going on through your life, or even ahead of your life, or past life, or, you know, it all kind of, the dream is where everything is integrated. You know what I'm saying? Everything just comes together there. Everything's kind of open.
Of course. So has there been any artwork that you've done just in the past or recently that you've pulled from a dream?
I don't know. know. I mean, I think a lot of my stuff is influenced by dreams and symbols and stuff like that. Or sometimes if I come to a point like, what am I gonna do? What kind of idea do I want to come up with? And sometimes like, oh, you know, I had that crazy dream. Let's go ahead and take that. Just throw it in there.
Well, of course.
So, yeah. So I mean, yeah, it depends. It depends on what it is. There's some things that get crazy.
Yeah. Well, yo, if they're still watching, they know they want this information. You know.
Sometimes symbols come up in dreams and stuff like that. So I do a lot of symbols because of that. So it comes up even if it's the sound itself. So I take that, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate that in my work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If nobody gets it, that's fine.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's a good thing. You know, it's kind of like free stuff.
Yeah, it's free inspiration or ideas. Yeah.
Instead of finding it on the internet, find it in your dreams.
Right. Of course.
Things like that.
And you know, sometimes I think also when you look at dreams or when you look at like outer space, you know, sometimes when I look at outer space, I get so many ideas and just even thinking about like different ideologies and algorithms, and you know, I draw too. Not that I'm anywhere as good as you, but I draw as well as well, and I have a lot of ideas from everything around me. So I agree with you on the dreams aspect of it. And have you ever had a dream? And this plays into art because I think everything's an art, because really the real artistry is what's going on in your brain.
Yeah.
You know, because you're just translating it from one area to another, or through your hand, alchemy, right?
Yeah.
So you're translating it through your brain through there. So everything comes from here. So really the real artistry and artist is your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because without our brains, we couldn't even put any of these ideas on paper.
Right.
You know, so I definitely agree, man. I definitely agree. Well, yo, I know you guys have enjoyed this, and I've enjoyed spending time with my boy right here, really close friend. I appreciate it once again, as always, yo, as always, you know what I'm saying? And he let us in the studio, so we had a exclusive look. Yo, probably the first look, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much the first look. Even if it ain't, I'm gonna say it is. All right. So definitely, guys. Well, as always, yo, once again, I appreciate all your time and your help and everything. Your art is beautiful. If you want to contact him, I'll let him talk to you right now and tell his contact.
Contact information. Got a website. That's roastudios.com. Facebook /Roa Studios. Instagram Roa Studios. Anything Roa Studios, yeah, that's where you find me.
Of course, and definitely, and I'll have the his information in my description as well. And also, yo, you do custom artwork, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So he does custom artwork. So to all my fans out there, I actually am going to get with him because I wanted some African masks and some African art drawn up, all kind of stuff. So, yo, I'm telling you first here to come buy some of his art, look at his art. He's an amazing artist, and you know, yo, check him out. That's what I'm saying, yo. At the end of the day, I'm saying, yo, check him out, yo. And this is my boy, and yo, as always, yo, we out. One love. Peace.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Shalom.
What up?
Hi.
African